Okay, here we are for round 2. We're going to be on the play, and pretty happy with this hand. Let's see what our opponent is playing. Oh, I guess we'll find out here in short order. So it could be red or green aggro, could be Naya. Either way, we're happy to get sort of body and mind online. So it looks like it is red-green aggro. Happy to go ahead and drop down a sword the next turn, use it to get in. So most likely going to be expecting Huntmaster this turn. He could potentially have maybe like acidic slime. There's the Huntmaster. Okay. So I mean, now we can like copy his Huntmaster and then go ahead and drop down with the sword. I kind of like that. I mean, at the same time, we could always just save our image for a little bit later, but dropping Puresteel here is a little bit risky. Instead, what we could do is we could go ahead and just equip sword, bash in, and then just sort of take the hit. But I think what I'm going to do, though, I think we're going to go ahead and probably drop image, just to get a little bit of a roadblock going here. We could also just move the sword over to the wolf token. I think that seems just fine. I mean, this way he flips and gets our champion, but you know, I think that's fine, to be honest. I mean, if we copy Huntmaster, we get some more people on the board. Not really sure if I want to do that. Because then just use Huntmaster, get our Huntmaster. Still, I mean, for the guys, I think it might be worth the roadblock, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it for the roadblock. Oh, and actually, it's a human, so could have done that before I attacked. Would have been a little bit better. Unfortunately, he does have Miracle Bonfire. So now he bonfires us for 5, go to 15, go to 18, lose everybody, and then, yeah. Go back to 14. Yeah, so bonfire is definitely pretty rough right there. So the next turn we'll have Metalcraft, should have Vigilance, and hopefully can draw land into Restoration Angel. And here comes Acidic Slime. And really don't want to trade Puresteel for the Wolf. I think it's much better to try to draw out a little bit here. Alright. So now, I mean, we could drop Collar here to try to get the land, but I think knowing that it's not a sure thing by any means, I think just want to go ahead and sit and just use our Restoration Angels defensively. Now he's going to flip Huntmaster, use it to kill with Puresteel. We're going to use Angel. It might have been better to play the Angel on our last turn so that he didn't get to flip Ravager for this turn, and then just have Angel for the next turn. I wasn't sure there. Because now he gets the free flip. Here's Silverheart. Hey guys, this is... So now we take 4, double block the Ravager. To keep our options open, we're going to go ahead and drop out collar, see what we pick up. Just going to pass it back here and use Angel defensively as best we can. Still going to be very hard to stabilize at this point. If he just pushes with everybody, then we have to chump Wolfer, Silverheart. Angel takes out the Wolf token. We go to 2. The play at this point is we go ahead and we make a token, give it the life staff. Well, no, we have Angel and Angel. Yeah, it doesn't really help us here though. So like token blocks here, Angel blocks there, and we still die. We're still just dead to rights here. We're dead here in so many different ways. So we're going to be bringing in negate for bonfire, and we'll take a look at the board here in just a moment. Also going to be bringing in Grafdigger's Cage to stop all of the green suns. Alright, so up against red-green aggro. Bring in the full complement of Fiend Hunters. He does run swords. Inquisitor's quite good. So is Negate. So is Purge. So is Cage. Moving a little bit away from the combo element here. And I think, what do we want to cut? Image is not as strong just because it really can be targeted by his lands, and can get a little bit of value, but it's a little bit weaker there with the targeting effects. Sword is still quite good. Mortar Pod and Spellskite still quite good. Gather not as good, just because he does have Bonfire. So might be taking out the Gathers here. I think we do want to make room for Relic Ward, just because swords could potentially still end our game. War and Peace is really going to be pretty rough for us to deal with. We shift down the combo. Question is, do we want Puresteel still? And if we took out Puresteel and the combo, then we still have access to like Life Staff. We can bring in Mental Misstep for his birds. And like a Relic Warder, I guess. Anything else here we want to cut? I think this looks pretty good. We could potentially like take out the Life Staff for the Relic Warder, but I kind of like it as is. Then again, I mean, the image for Fiend Hunter is not bad either. So his hand is just fine. Part of the reason we're taking out the combo is just because he's going to go more artifact hate heavy with you know, more of the Ancient Grudge, that kind of thing. But Grafdigger's Cage basically, you know, takes 8 cards right out of his deck with the Strangergeist and the Green Sun. And if we can get Spellskite up to protect it, it'd be even better. We could drop Inquisitor here, but I really want to have defense on the artifacts, the Spellskite. Like this way, if he uses Ancient Grudge, he can't Ancient Grudge again because of Grafdiggers. Now we could go and Blades Pleasure here, but I think Fiend Huntering, I mean, the Huntmaster really can't do that much, just because all it can do is do 2 damage to Spellskite. Whereas Blades Pleasure gives us a legitimate threat. I mean, like, he could go, like, theoretically he could go Ancient Grudge and Spellskite and then get our Blade Splicer, but I think that's still fine. So yeah. We could also just drop Sword here. mean, Sword is pretty insane against, well, his deck, pretty much. Like, Splicer's a beating, but I think Sword is just so powerful here. I guess now he makes us discard. Ugh. We could just block with Spellskite here. I kind of like that play. I mean, it does open up some of the danger for Body and Mind, but it does also prevent him from completely going off this turn. Now the problem is he's going to get a free kill on the Wolf token with his Huntmaster, but there's kind of no way around it because we need to have Sword on Inquisitor to stop his Feast and Famine. Although he's going to have Sword for Trample on the Huntmaster anyways. Yuck. So I guess with that in mind, we do want to move Sword actually. So now he gets in with Wolf, and we potentially lose one of our cards. We could just block the Wolf token with Inquisitor. I guess he's going to force it through with the birds. The question is, what do we give up? I think we really want... This is a little bit tough, because we want to make sure we keep Angel, for sure. Fiend Hunter can get rid of the very pesky Huntmaster. Blade Splicer is good. I'm not sure how good Blade Splicer is right now. I mean, it's definitely good because it gives us stuff which can block the Feast and Famine. This is tough. I'm not sure which one I want to lose. Like if he has Bonfire, we definitely want to have... You know, we don't want to... Well... Like he could Bonfire the Fiend Hunter out with another mana. So... we probably lose Fiend Hunter here. Then again, I mean... I'm not sure. He's going to gain a lot of life off the Ravager, bouncing it around. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and kill Garrick. Oh. Do we kill Garrick or do we just try to deck him here? It's like he can use Garrick to go find whichever creature he needs. But then we don't get an extra wolf token, we don't get the extra activation. He gets to make a death touch guy. I think killing Garrick is actually worth it here. So we kill Garrick, then we go ahead and drop down Blade Splicer. And then he gets in again next turn with the birds, which makes us lose our champion. Then we have Restoration Angel back up. We can use Angel to kill Garrick eventually, but I mean he can get... I'm not sure if it's worth killing Garrick here or not. I don't know. I think we're actually going to go ahead and hit him. Not sure if this is correct or not, but I think getting the extra token is worth it. Yeah, I'm doing the middle of a tournament here.
Oh, right on. MTG?
Right.
Fucking A. Oh.
Yeah. So I got my buddy over here watching the game.
are you doing commentary?
I'm doing commentary. Yeah.
You want a color commentator for like a couple minutes? I'm parched.
All right, man.
All right, what's going on here?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a rough board
Is this a
state.
draft deck?
No, this is a PTQ actually.
Thank fucking God. I was like, you got a retarded draft deck.
Yeah, it's going pretty well. It's a little back and forth here.
Okay.
He's got a Garrick and some trouble.
Oh. Yeah, it looks. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, it looks like some trouble. Goddamn swords! Can't wait for them to cycle out.
Yeah.
Pretty just inappropriate.
All right. So now he's probably coming in with the sword. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of the champion and try to make something happen here. So then we'll have our Restoration Angel for the Blade Splicer. Then he's going to use...
try and like swoop it in and block the sword, or does that sword get pro white?
Pro black and pro green.
Oh.
So we can trick him next turn with the angel to get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's causing a little bit of trouble here. This red-green deck is a really nasty deck. It's one of the really good ones right now.
Yeah.
And he's just got a ton of removal here. He has one of the bad things about Body and Mind against him is that Ancient Grudge is pretty good in the yard right here.
Oh yeah.
So he has actually access to Ancient Grudge right now, which is pretty awkward.
Yeah, that's not good.
So. And he's just got a ton of guys. Alright. So at this point here, I mean, we can bash at Garrick. We're at 14, he's at 14. I think we want to go ahead and try to kill Garrick here, because he's going to otherwise just try to overrun us here eventually. This way he's going to swing back, but we're going to have Angel.
What if he just lets you through on Garrick and then kills you with damage?
Well, we've got Restoration Angel back up.
Okay.
So it's not ideal, but Garrick's in really trouble. And there was a turn when I could have killed Garrick and I should have done it. And just still a little bit unfamiliar with, you know, kind of...
Oh, the way to do things about that.
Yeah, it's just... I've been using Body and Mind, and not sure if Body and Mind is better than Feast and Famine. It's kind of back and forth.
Okay.
I like it because it gives you Pro Blue, which also is really nice, but...
Yeah. Well, against this deck, it's not.
Against this deck, it's a little bit of trouble just because getting rid of the art is actually not good, since he's got Graveyard Recursion. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and just sit.
You're not going to play the planes, or all just like the...
Just in case he... Well, the reason we're not going to play the planes is in case he gets through his sword, we're going to have to discard.
Yeah.
So now he's going to go ahead and try to get the value off of Ravager. And then we're going to go ahead and Restoration Angel in response. Unfortunately, he still has the Ancient Grudge in the yard, so he can still go ahead and get rid of our Golem at any point in the game. And I think that's all he's got for Graveyard Recursion. Yeah, and unfortunately here we couldn't, you know, because of his Ravager flipping, we weren't able to trick his birds into attacking, which would have been great. But unfortunately didn't get the extra kill there.
I'm going to look around a bit, yeah.
Alright.
fire the dam for 3 is pretty rough.
This list is tight, dude.
Yeah, I like it. So now he's going to come in, he just bonfired us for 3. And that card is such a beating right now. So we're going to drop to 5 and then hopefully pull some action out. Alright, so we can purge his Garrick.
Or the Ravager.
The Ravager we can also purge, which is really nice. So I think the plan is here, play the land, purge the Ravager, kill Garrick, take 3, go to 2. Yeah. Because Garrick is just trouble. Problem is, like, then if he has so many cards, he just gets us. So now we dropped 2.
Well, that's it.
And that does it right there. So unfortunately, weren't able to take out the red-green aggro threat.
Hang on, so you can be around later?
Yeah, I think maybe later tonight. Should be around.
Well, I'll just hit you up and see if you're free.
Sounds good, dude.
Call you?
Take it easy, man.
Alright.
So kind of looking back at this match here, what could we have done differently? One of the big steps we could have done is with Body and Mind, we could have killed Garrick immediately when Garrick showed up, and I think that might have helped a little bit. With the Graveyard Recursion, Body and Mind is a little bit dangerous, or it certainly can be, but I think, since we're able to tutor up 2 different forms of Grafdigger's Cage, it's still worth it just because it gives the protection from blue also, which I think is more relevant than protection from black right now, especially against silver. But anyways, we will see you for round 3 here.